welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. For today's drawing, we're gonna do a drawing of Little Mermaid. That's right, I feel like it's time to do something a little different from the conventional Pokemons I've been doing for a number of weeks now. So I thought Little Mermaid would be a nice change of pace. Of course, I'm gonna do like an easier version. Hopefully that will be something that you can try out with me. So start off with Little Mermaid's head. See, I'm doing a circle here, and then I'm gonna do a wavy line here for the wave of hair that is partly her bangs in the front. Next, I'm gonna draw in Little Mermaid's eyes. So I have a dot here and another dot here. If you like, you'd have a larger round circle for her eyes. She could have her eyes one of her eyes is winking, or like here you can see I'm adding on her mouth, which is like a half circle. If you like, she can be happy, she can be sad, she can be surprised. I would really implore you to try out like having different expressions for your mermaid, or either if you're doing this for the first time and doing it to your second time and drawing a different mermaid. Here I'm doing a separate circle, and that's for the fish that the mermaid's gonna hang out with. So let's not forget the fins and the tail. And then here's a line across to divide the face from the rest of the body, and I drew a dot in for the mermaid fish's eye. So here we have the fish. Here's the neck of the mermaid. And then I'm gonna have the arms of the mermaid like so. Like she's shrugging her shoulders or looking over her shoulder at her baby fish or maybe her pet fish. So there's her arms, and then I'm gonna have her seashell for her top. There's one seashell there, and then there's the arm that connects to the other side. I wonder what colors I'm going to use for this mermaid when I start coloring it in the future. I think this is one of the things I get really excited about. I love coloring. I don't know about you guys, but I love trying to think of like what color combinations I can use. So sometimes when I'm drawing, I'm already thinking about what colors I'm using. So here is the top of the mermaid, and here is the tail. I want the tail to kind of flip down to one side. You can see I already added a dot for her belly button. Have you done that for your drawing already? And here is the fin for the tail. You can see I'm going to do little stripes, lines here to add a little texture to the tail. And let's finish up the Little Mermaid's hair. It's like a very good volume of hair. You can see here. Here's her ear. You can add, if you want, you can add earrings for your mermaid. I wonder what kind of earrings your mermaid would have. Would it be starfishes, or would it be seashells? Those are some ideas you can consider as you are drawing your mermaid. So let's complete the line here, and that will be the rest of the mermaid's hair. So I think it looks quite good here. We have the mermaid who looks like she's pretty happy just hanging out with her pet fish underwater right now. Next, I'm going to start coloring my mermaid, but maybe I'll add a little bit of air bubbles on the side to signify that she is underwater. Okay, so from here, like, we're going to start coloring, but like I mentioned in a lot of my videos, I really want to get you guys to try using some of your creativity and imagination. You don't necessarily have to do this exact drawing that I'm doing. Other ideas you can have is maybe your mermaid has a bow for her hair. You may want to add that, or a crown, Or perhaps she has a party hat. She's celebrating someone's birthday. She can have a completely different hairstyle as well. Maybe she has 2 ponytails on the side, or maybe she has braided hair, maybe she has curly hair. Those are all ideas you can try as you maybe repeat this video and do another mermaid, and maybe do a whole family or group of mermaid friends that are just hanging out. Now as I'm coloring, those are some ideas I'm thinking of for the next mermaid drawing that I'm going to start soon. I'm using turquoise to color in her tail. Of course, you can have different colors for the tail as well. You don't necessarily need to use the same colors that I do. You can also add patterns to the tail. You want like heart shapes or stripes or like polka dot, could be other ideas. Now, after I color in the tail, next I'm going to color in the skin. Of course, there's many different types of skin tone as well. Those are all ideas for your next mermaid that you'll be drawing that you can consider. You can see I already colored in the seashell for her top. It's currently purple. I can see it being rainbow colored, and you can have several different colors for her top as well. This is one of the drawings that I really enjoy because I think there is a lot of ways to make this different and like individualized for yourself and make this like really fun. And I can really relate to mermaids because I remember reading so many books about mermaids and I always loved them so much. And I love swimming. I don't know about you guys, if you like water, if you like swimming, you may relate to having a mermaid friend. Okay, so now that I've finished the head and also the body and coloring the tail, next I'm going to focus a little on the fishy friend. If you want, it could be just one fishy friend, but you can always add more than one fish. You can have a big one, a small one. You can add a jellyfish if you want as another choice for a friend for your little mermaid. And of course, for the fish, I feel like it'll be nice to use several different colors rather than just one solid color. The other thing I was thinking of was maybe using this blue and doing lots of stripes on the fish. I mean, there are lots of exotic fishes that have stripes on it. We know that Nemo, a clownfish, has like orange, black, and white stripes. So, and Dory is blue. So there's like lots of different types of color fish. You don't necessarily need to just use one color. What's your favorite color of fish? That might be a good place to start. Okay, next I'm going to focus on the mermaid's hair. I'm using a red color here. Of course, you can use orange. She may even choose to dye her hair as well. Maybe dye a strip of hair, or maybe like just the inner layer or just the end parts of her hair. So you can use several different colors for her hair as well. So here you can see I can do like that one strip could be red right here in the front by her bangs, and the rest could be orange. But like I mentioned, I think it'll be really fun to add accessories to her hair. You can have like a seashell hair clip for her, or like it could be a starfish hair clip. Wouldn't it be fun to do like 2 mermaid friends hanging out as well, rather than just her and her baby fish or her pet fish? That's another idea. I think that will be really fun to play with. So here I'm coloring my red color, making sure I fill in all the gaps, making sure I'm not missing any white spaces that are left in between. So that's something that I'm trying to make sure I don't miss. Of course, you don't necessarily need to use color markers. You can use color pencils or wax pencils, or use a combination. You don't necessarily need to just stick to markers as well. You can use some pencil crayons and some markers. This is a great opportunity for you to mix and match different types of art mediums that you may have. You may want to do cutouts of fabric or felt, of course with the permission of your family members and adult supervision, to add a little bit of textures onto your piece. I can also imagine this as like a birthday card. If you're doing it for your friend, she could have like a birthday message right beside her, or she can have a giant clamshell and there's a pearl inside, and inside will be surprise or something like that. So you can easily make this into a birthday card or some sort for your friend. So I'm just about finished. I hope you enjoyed this class on step-by-step drawing on drawing this little mermaid with her pet fish, because I really enjoyed it and I hope you enjoyed it too. Well, that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next drawing for kids. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.